Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve all their goals, be it in building their business, in keeping fit, or in improving their mental health? Why some other people struggle? Have you ever wondered why? Now let me tell you, the secret is not in talent, it is not in luck, it is in their daily habits. On this video, I am going to break down how even the smallest, the tiniest of the action you take in a day can actually make a difference in your life, especially in your 20s and beyond. Hi everyone, welcome to the very first video of Mindful Moment with EJ. I am Ezine Juliet, and today we'll be diving into Atomic Habits by James Clear. In this video, you will learn how small changes can lead to remarkable transformation in your life. When we talk about how these tiny habits can shape who you are, we will also share practical tips of how you can build better habits. By the end of this video, you will have actionable strategies to start making positive changes today. So if you want to learn tiny habits or strategies that will help you build a better lifestyle, be it in your business, in keeping fit, or improving your mindset, stick around because this video is for you. Now let's dive into this book, Atomic Habits. We are going to start with the first chapter, which is the surprising power of atomic habits. James Clear started this book by showing us the power of 1%. You might think that 1% is very small, but let me tell you, it is not. Imagine if you improve 1% every day for a whole year. What it means is that by the end of the year, you must have improved up to 365%. Is that not huge? It is huge. What that also means is that if you get 1% worse every day for a whole year, you will decline nearly up to zero. Progress does not really make sense until you break through what James Clear called the plateau of latent potential. Until you break through that, progress does not really make sense. It is not obvious. You will not know that you are progressing until you get to that point. Now the question is, are you going to be patient to get to that point, or you are going to give up? This is a question we all need to ask ourselves. Are you going to be patient to wait for that, or you are going to give up? Imagine when you are improving 1% every day, 1% every day. Maybe when you are in your 30%, you still don't see any improvement. But let me tell you, you have to be patient because that is what growth is all about. James Clear further explained that we should not focus on the goal, we should focus on the system. And what does system means? System means process. Goals means the end result. This is what I want. Now, system is the process that you go through to achieve those goals. Now, he wants us to understand that we should forget about the goal and focus on building the process, because it is with the process you can achieve your goal. Now, there are different problems, there are different mindsets that people have that makes them miss the process, make them miss the system. Now, the first problem is this. We always want to be like this person. We want to achieve what this person achieved. We want to, our goal is to get to the point that this person is. That is the survivor. That is the winner. The person that is winning in anything. Without knowing that there are also people that lost. And even the people that lost also have that goal of achieving what that person also achieved. But then what makes the difference is the process that led to achieving that. So don't focus on the survivor. Don't focus on the goal, which is to get to this point. Focus on the actions, the habits that you need to get to that point. I want to be like this person. What does this person do to make them get to this point? That is what James Clear wants us to be asking ourselves, and not every day you wake up, this is my goal for this year, this is my goal for this month, At the end of the day, you just write your goal and you don't even actualize it because you've not gotten it right on the system level, which is the process. And the process, I mean, is the habits, the actions that you need to take to build yourself, to go through the level of being the kind of person that can achieve that end. Now, the second problem is this. If you don't change the input, the output will remain the same. You have been wanting to become this for the longest time, and you keep getting the results you are getting. The reason why you keep getting the result is that you've not changed your process, you've not changed your input. Now, let me tell you, if you focus on the outcome, which is the goal, you are going to finally achieve what you want to achieve. But then, the change is going to be momentary because all your dream was to achieve this goal. The moment you achieve that goal, you will relax because nothing is motivating you again. The goal that have been motivating you, you have achieved it. So, you will now remain where you are or even become worse than you were when you have something that is motivating you. But now, when you focus on the system, when you focus on the process, you will be happy in the kind of person you are becoming. Winning becomes your daily habit. Winning becomes the normal things that you do on a daily basis. So even when you achieve that your goal, you will not stop because this has become your lifestyle. This has become your habit. Because of why? You focused on what you need to do daily to achieve this. Maybe you want to work on your weight. The goal is not to tell yourself, okay, I am 70 kg, I want to get to 50. No. What are the process? What are the habits that is linked to achieving a healthy weight for yourself? Before you eat anything, before you do anything, what you need to ask yourself is, what I'm about to do, is it a healthy lifestyle? Because it is when you live a healthy lifestyle that you are going to achieve that weight that you want. That's what I mean by focusing on the process. Because even when you focus on the goal, you are the one that will still get tired because even if you struggle and do everything to achieve that goal, you will enjoy the happiness that comes with it then, and you go back to normal. So the goal is not to achieve that result that you want. The goal is to focus on the habit, the action that leads to that. Now, the third one is when you focus on the goal, you are restricting your happiness. Maybe you set your goal to be this by the end of the month or by the end of the year. Even on the process of going and you've already sensed that you will not be able to achieve this, you are restricting your happiness, you'll be sad, you will not be happy. But now let me tell you, if you focus on the process, before you know it, you see that this thing is now becoming your daily habit, your activity daily. You will even be proud of yourself. You'll be happy with yourself. So you don't need anything to give you permission before you become happy. Even on the process, you'll be happy. For example, even if it takes you maybe 1 year, the first month, it will be like nothing is happening. The second month, it will be as if nothing is happening. The third month, it will be as if nothing is happening. But let me tell you, maybe on the 9th month, maybe on the 11th month, and you were able to get to that plateau latent potential, everything will now be as if it was magic. And some people that are gullible, some people that don't know this, will say that they want to be like you. They will now forget that it took you years of building this habit before you were able to get to this point. So you see, you don't need to count how many years that you've been doing this and you've not achieved your goal. What you need to do is that, is this habit related to achieving this? Once you are sure it leads to achieving this, trust me, before you know it, you are going to achieve the lifestyle that you dreamed for yourself. Now, the fourth one is somehow related to the second one. Goals is long-term something, and then once you achieve it, nothing motivates you again. You get to that end point where nothing is motivating you again because you've actually achieved what you want. But when you focus on the process, you can even get to that your goal and even exceed it. Let me tell you this amazing example that James Clear stated on this book. He made us understand that the purpose of setting a goal is to win a game. But then, the purpose of building a system that works in alignment to the kind of lifestyle that you want is to keep playing the game. Now, what I want you to ask yourself is, in whatever area of your life that you want to improve on, do you want to win the game in that area of life, or you want to keep playing the game? Think about it. For me, I want to keep playing the game. If you're having trouble changing your habits, the problem is not you. The problem is your system. The problem is your process. The reason why you keep getting the same outcome that you don't like is because you've not changed your process. Every time you keep getting the same results because what you have been doing is not the right process that you need to achieve what you want to achieve. So we should invest more time in finding out the habits, the process, the system that is related to what we want ourselves. Claire also made us understand that we don't rise to the level of our goals. We rise to the level of our system. We rise to the level of the system that we built for ourselves. So this is a call for you to stop focusing on the goal and start focusing on the system. As a new mom, I struggled with organizing my day. I often feel overwhelmed by the demands of motherhood, sleepless nights and different tasks pulling me from all directions. Like, if you're a new mom, you understand what I'm telling you. It's not about these OGs that have already gotten it together. I'm talking about people that are actually new in this business of being a mother. It is so challenging, I tell you. It's not a funny thing. Now in my family, we normally wake up by 5:30 every day for our morning devotion. But after the morning devotion, I always see myself going back to bed, exhausted like I never slept before. When I finally wake up, I dive into my daily task, and most of the time, I see myself taking my bath very late. Normally, you are supposed to take your bath in the morning, but now I see myself taking my bath around 1 p.m., around 2 p.m., like I was not used to that lifestyle, and it totally disorganized my whole self, because there are some things, important and serious things, that I normally do only when I finish bathing. And because of how I now started taking my bath late, it was not difficult for me to do it, because by the time I want to bathe, I'm tired, and after bathing, I feel like there is no more time to do all those things. This disorganization led to procrastination and always make me to feel drained. Like, I feel like I'm no more doing enough. I feel like I am not useful. I feel like I'm just not feeling myself like the way I used to feel before. So one morning, I decided to try something different. Like I said, that this has to stop, because there is no how I will read a book like Atomic Habits and I cannot even break out from what I am doing that is not useful to me. You get what I'm saying? So that day, I decided that I'm going to do something different. After our morning devotion, I committed to making sure I don't go back to bed, that I start prioritizing my morning routine, setting out everything I need to do that day, and going to bed immediately. If I even have time, I will do my exercise before bathing, but I don't want to impute the exercise there, because I want to do it one at a time. I will start by taking my bath very early every day. Then when I feel like I'm not used to it, I can now start the exercise part of it. So that is what I decided that day, and from that day I started doing it. Let me tell you, at first it was so challenging. It wasn't easy. My baby might need me at that time, and resisting the urge to go back to bed after attending to him was really tough. But I kept reminding myself of my goal to be more mindful, more productive, and more organized. Once that energy comes for me to remain on that bed, or for me to go back to that bed, I just remember this, and I just get up, start doing what I need to do at that point. I started with this simple habit of not going back to my bed. Once I finish my morning devotion, I start up something. Either I start doing what I normally used to do in the morning, or I go to take my bath, or I do my exercise, or like I'll just have to engage myself without going back to bed. Before I knew it, it became my routine. It became what I do when I wake up. I no more feel exhausted like I used to feel after doing my morning devotion. As I embraced this new structure, I noticed significant change in my mood, and secondly, in my energy level. I noticed it. There is this joy that comes with sticking to something that you know is valuable to you and continuing with it. Because I don't go back to bed after the morning devotion, I was able to start up my tasks early enough, take my baths, which now make it possible for me to do those other important things that I normally do after bathing that is helpful to my life. You know that once you wake up and start up your day immediately, it affects how your whole day will go. So even if you want to rest, do your morning routine, take your bath, you can now go and rest so that you can have room to do other things that you need to do. There is this energy, this positivity that comes with doing the right things for yourself. It gives you more energy to even do more. So this video, this channel is one of the things that I have been procrastinating because of not starting my day on time. This is one of them. There are so many other things. When I started this, I noticed a change in my mood. I noticed a change in my energy level. I felt more organized. I even find time for myself. Yeah, like that is incredible. I was super excited about this new change about me, and it prompted me to even do more that will be beneficial to me and to everybody around me. It's just amazing how small shifts in my daily routine made a huge difference in my day. By focusing on this habit, I was able to create more positive and productive day. So that's a wrap on the first chapter of Atomic Habit by James Clear. Remember, it is all about those small 1% improvements that add up over time. Whether you want to start a new habit or break an old one, it's consistency, not perfection. Cancel that. It is in how consistent you are with that one habit you want to change. Remember, you don't need to change all the habits once. Just pick one at a time. Keep doing it until it becomes part of you. Then you can move to another one. So it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent with it. In my next video, I will dive deeper into how you can apply this principle in your daily life. If you find this video helpful, please do well to hit that like button, please, because it's going to be of great advantage to me and to more people that is going to see this video and get value from this video. So do well to hit that like button and also click the subscribe button for more tips on personal growth and self-improvement from powerful books just like this one, which is Atomic Habit by James Clear. Because we are not just going to be reviewing just this book, we are going to be reviewing more powerful books that is going to be of great advantage to us in our 20s and beyond. The reason why I am focusing on the 20s is that is the defining decade. Whatever that you do right in your 20s is going to be of great help to you throughout your lifetime. And whatever you don't get right in your 20s is going to be of great loss to you throughout your life. It does not mean that you still not get it right, but it will now take you time. So it is better that we start knowing what to do now so that we start making the right decision that will be useful to us later, now. And of course, if you have any thoughts or question, do well to drop it on this comment section, because I will even like to hear from you to know your own view about what we just discussed here. Until next time, keep working on those small improvements because every mindful moment counts. Thank you for watching this video. See you on my next video. Bye.